I'm back! Hi guys, I just wanted to quickly come out with an update video for my best build ever, which so many of you guys loved. I was a little surprised by that, but thank you very much for all the support and love that you give me. It really means a lot. Okay, so we need to talk about a couple of things because things have happened. Basically, let's just put it this way. There's a lot of casuals that play this game and they like to bitch and moan and fucking complain about the game. I don't know why, because this is like the best game ever. Duh. And it was perfect, and then some people had to go and fuck it up. So they basically nerfed the Avalines, they nerfed the bat stuff, which I really was having fun with the bat stuff, and I was doing this really cool glitch where you could parry with the monastery scimitar, and that was a lot of fun too. I was one-shotting people with a mundane shadow dagger, and I don't understand why that needed to be nerfed. It didn't make any sense to me. But hey, there's a lot of little bitches out there who wants to complain about the game, and they say it's unbalanced and all this nonsense is stupid. So I came up with some new stuff. This is gonna be basically the best build ever too. The Buttface Strikes Back. And yeah, it's even better. I personally I think it's a lot better and it's way more original. Because that's the important thing about this build, is that it's really original and nobody has ever thought of doing this before. I'm the first person. Don't let anyone tell you that they thought of it, because it was me, clearly. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the build. Okay, I'm using a Mundane Helix Halberd. This weapon is better if you Mundane it, because it gets a lot of damage. It gets 140 base and then 300 scaling because of certain things like the Ring of Blades +2. And it's going to get more scaling because of spells, but I'll get into that in a second, don't worry. I'm using the Macedon's Halberd, and yeah, this weapon's really good. It has a high base damage, and it also gets 240 scaling. That's really good. But yeah, what you want to do with this is you want to power stance it, and then you want to stab, and then stab, and then stab, and then stab. So it takes a lot of skill to use, clearly. Basically, only MLG professional Dark Souls 2 players could probably pull this off right, like me. Be sure to get good before you try this. Alrighty, back to the build. I'm also using a Dark Black Witch Staff. This is really good just because it can cast so many spells and stuff. That's the only reason why I'm using it. And of course, we're gonna continue with the Buttface helmet. Haha, it's the best. It's the best helmet in the game, so you have to use this. Havel's armor, Havel gauntlets, and leggings because they're the best too. Okay, now this is really broken. This is really good. The Lingering Dragon Crest Ring +2. You get this for killing 1,000 dark spirits in your world. Now, you might think this is really hard to get, but really it's not. It only took me about 4 clicks. I mean, it took me a lot of games to get, but I'm not a casual. I'm an MLG professional gamer. But if you can get this, it's ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know. Here, how about this? I will cast a spell that doesn't really last all that long, like Numbness, and let's see how long it actually lasts for. Because now I can continue with the build, and we'll see how long it actually lasts, because this increases your duration on your spells and your mobs by 50%. That's really good. I'm using the third dragon ring. This is like one of the best rings. You should always use it. I'm using the Ring of Blades +2 because it adds 50 physical damage to your scaling. And of course, I'm using one of the best rings in the game. One of my favorite rings in the game, the Hug Ring. It gives me a big fat hug and I take no damage in the back. Now, I don't really know what FromSoft was thinking with this ring. It's kind of balanced. I guess it's balanced in the way that, if you get hit 3 times, the ring will break, and it weighs like 10 pounds or units or whatever you want to say. But yes, it has a lot of weight to it. And I would assume that they were thinking it's balanced because you can only get hit like 3 times. But, that doesn't really matter because, I mean, look, ha ha ha, I'm the best. That's right. I don't give a fuck if it breaks. If it breaks, who cares? I got like, was it 21 or 2? I don't even know. There's a lot of fucking rings. And it's really good. So anytime you break my ring, ha ha, gotcha. You're gonna have to hit me a lot in the back before I run out of rings. And of course, I can always use my repair powders. Alright, now, let's go ahead and get into the original build. If you guys want to copy this, maybe write it down on a piece of paper. Go ahead, that's fine. Don't let anyone tell you that they came out with this build because that's bullshit. It was me. I'm the one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the stats. There you go. Now, I really don't feel like going over each stat and telling you, like, why I decided to put the points into what stat that I put the points into. But yeah, that's my build. If you guys want to copy it, go right for it. Just write it all down. You might need to remember it for later if you want to copy it as well. Now, you might be looking at my SM and thinking it's really high. For those of you who don't know what SM is, because a lot of times people will beg, they'll say, hey, jump in, can I get some armor, please? And I'll have to say, what's your SM? And they say, I don't know what that is. Like, they don't know what SM stands for. If you don't know what that stands for, it stands for shit mechanic. No, not that. I mean, it stands for soul memory. Okay, so that's what it stands for. But in fact, it's not a shit mechanic at all. It's like the best mechanic ever. It really stands for superior mechanic because it's better than soul level, that's for sure. I mean, that was horrible back in the day, like in Dark Souls 1, when people used to stay at low level and I could never, like, invade them, and oh my god, it was so bad! So this game is a lot better because of the SM, or soul memory, or superior mechanic, okay? So keep that in mind. But yeah, so there's the stats. You can copy it down. You might need to write it down just in case you forget. But there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and go and pwn some noobs! Alright guys, well this is gonna be the gameplay. I guess I'll start by talking about my spells. I didn't really get a chance to talk about them, and it's really important for me to bring this up because, oh my god, I am so fucking invincible. It's ridiculous. I mean, yes, it's really, really ridiculous. So this is what I use. I use Great Magic Barrier, and then I cast Dark Weapon for my Helix Halberd, then I cast Sacred Oath, then I cast Numbness, which is ridiculous. If you guys don't know about Sacred Oath, it adds 75 physical to all your physical stats, and it also gives you 50 more damage. It's almost like another Ring of Blades plus 2, so it's really good. And Numbness, what it does is that it adds 35% damage reduction across the board. So when I get hit, I take like no damage. You will see it in this video. People will hit me and I'll take barely any damage whatsoever. I really do believe it's impossible to kill me. I don't think you can do it. You could try, but I seriously doubt you could kill me. I've been parried with this build and stabbed in the face with a Mundane Shadow Dagger, and I literally think I've taken maybe about 100 damage at the most. It's ridiculous. And when I hit people, I hit them for like 1,300 because I'm so fucking good. It's amazing, guys. This is the only way to play Dark Souls 2 now. And it's just great justice to really get revenge on all the casuals out there that wanted to bitch and moan and groan about my Avalines and my Satyr Spear and all the other things, my Bat Staff, Monastery Scimitar. Everybody bitched about those things, and now I'm back and better than ever. Now, you guys might be noticing me doing the welcome taunt. The reason why I like to do this is because I poop on these guys so hard that they just need a big fat hug. Oh yeah, I didn't actually get to finish my spell lineup. So I used Great Magic Barrier, Dark Weapon, Sacred Oath, Numbness, and basically just with that alone, I'm unstoppable. I can't be killed. I will two-shot you. So it's fair, you know, that's the only fair way to play the game. I two-shot you, you have to hit me literally about 52 times. And maybe you could kill me, but if you got close, I would just run away and heal because that is what I do. Anyway, my final spell is Profound Still because that makes this build even more fair and balanced because that way I can cast magic and you can't. Ha ha, I'm the best. Look at these guys trying to gank me. Ah ha ha. Only I am allowed to gank. That is another great fair way to play the game when it's 3-on-1. But even if it's 3-on-1 versus this build, they can't kill me. They can try, but they just can't do it. I mean, look at me right now. Ha! I'm taking like no fucking damage because I'm so fucking good. And I could basically 3-shot this guy. Maybe 2-shot him if I could get lucky with some counter damage, because that's really what this build's all about. You can't backstab me. I take no damage in the back. If you try to hit me, I might be able to poise through it, and I have ridiculous counter damage, so when you attack me, I'll attack you, and then you take a lot of damage where I take barely any damage because I'm a fucking tank. I'm a monster. Whatever you want to call me, that's what I am. And look at this guy heal on me. What a little bitch. Oh god. People that run away and heal are just the biggest little bitches I've ever seen in this game. It's ridiculous. Like, who would play that way? Not me. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I do play that way sometimes, but not me in the sense that I'm a bitch. I'm an MLG pro, and I can play this game however I want. You can't play the game the way you want, because that's not fair. Anyway, this guy's a little bitch. I think he might have been trying to do a fight club. Which, if that's the case, whatever, because fight clubs are for pussies, and I said that in the last video, so I don't want to be redundant, but I do want to basically reaffirm that point, that you should never do fight clubs, and if you do, and I come in your world, I will kill you and all your people that are fighting, because I'm the best. I'm the best around, and you can't keep me down, okay? Anyway, now this guy is using some type of greatsword. I'm gonna profound steal him. He's gonna try to hit me. Look at this guy trying to hit me. You're never gonna hit me. And look at him summon someone. He probably was gonna try to gank me, but I'm gonna have to deny him with my fucking 2-shot. I'm the best. Ha ha ha. There's the guy over there, and he falls off the map. Oh, what an idiot. Now this guy's gonna actually hit me with the avalanche, but oh my god, that is such a freaking joke. Those goddamn casuals had to get it nerfed, and now it just sucks. What year does this guy think it is? 2014 or something? Like, they got nerfed, you idiot. Don't use it anymore. And he's using the Havel's armor. I mean, he disgraces the armor, you know? You gotta wear the butt face, guys. If you're not wearing the butt face, then you're not doing the armor any justice, you idiots. Anyway, so this guy's gonna come at me with more sorceries. What's up with all these freaking sorceries? So I'm gonna profound still of it. Haha, you can't cast any magic now. And you're gonna hit me and it's gonna do no damage because, yeah, the Moonlight Greatsword sucks too. Once again, what year is this? 2014, you idiot? They got nerfed! Stop using things that got nerfed. You need to evolve like a Pokemon. That's what I've done, and that's why this is the best build ever too. The butt face strikes back. Duh. You know, honestly, if FromSoft wants to nerf me again, I'm gonna have to come out with another video, and it's gonna take more time out of ponying casual noobs. It's gonna really suck when I have to do that, but it's gonna have to be the return of the butt face. So, I really hope they don't nerf me again. They might try, but how do you kill that of which has no life? I hope this video has proven to you that no matter what you do to me, I will never lie. I am the unstoppable monster known as the one and only Havel Buttface.